Hello, dear children. A warm welcome for today's session. Plants are found almost everywhere. We can see plants growing on mountains, seashores, deserts, plains, and even in water. I know by now you would have guessed the chapter name, which we are going to start today. Yes, it is plants growing in different areas. In this chapter, you will learn about terrestrial plants, aquatic plants, plants of grass family, and insectivorous plants. Terrestrial plants are the plants which grow on land. Aquatic plants are those plants that grow in water. Plants of the grass family. You know, children, the food which we eat basically comes from grass family. These are called cereal grains. Example, wheat, barley, corn, oat. And the next one is insectivorous plants. Children, these are those plants which are able to catch and digest insects. Yes, children, they are insect-eating plants. Okay, and they are known as insectivorous plants. Plants growing in different areas have different features. Depending on the place where they grow, plants can be divided into two groups: terrestrial plants, aquatic plants. Now we will study about terrestrial plants. Terrestrial means growing on land. So, plants which grow on land are called terrestrial plants. Let us study about the different types of plants that grow on land. Plants growing on mountains, plants growing in plains, plants growing in hot and damp areas, plants growing in deserts, and the last, plants growing in marshy areas. Today we are going to cover the terrestrial plants. Okay, children? Now, plants growing on mountains. Okay, in mountains and hilly areas, it is very cold. In winters, many areas experience snowfall and heavy winds. It also rains very often in hilly areas. You must have visited hill stations like Shimla or Mussoorie. The trees you saw there were somewhat different. Plants growing on mountains or cold regions are generally tall and straight. They are cone-shaped. A cone is a shape with a circular base and smooth curved sides ending in a point at the top. Okay, so this shape protects them from strong winds and rainfall. You know another feature of these kind of trees? They have needle-like leaves with wax coating, which helps water and snow to slip off easily. Special one more feature is there. These trees do not bear flowers. Instead, they bear cones. And do you know what these cones have? These cones have seeds inside them. The cone-shaped trees are called conifers or coniferous trees. Example, pine, fir, cedar, deodar, spruce, etc. Let us see the key points again. In very short, I'm just going to explain you each point. They are generally tall and straight. They have needle-like leaves with waxy coating. They bear cones instead of flowers. These cone-shaped trees are called conifers or coniferous trees. Examples: pine, fir, cedar, spruce, etc. Now we come to another kind of trees which grow in plains. Okay, so plants growing in plains. Trees growing in plains have lots of branches and leaves. They have more space to spread. Their leaves are flat. You know why? To capture sunlight. Okay? The broad leaves help water to evaporate easily, thus keeping them cool during summers. They have thick barks and shed their leaves in autumn and grow new leaves in spring. They shed their leaves once a year, so that is why they are called deciduous trees. Example: banyan, mango, neem, sal, shisham, mango, peepal, etc. are deciduous trees. Let us see the key points again which you have to remember. Okay, they have lots of branches and leaves. Their leaves are flat. They shed their leaves in winter. Therefore, they are called deciduous trees. You can see the examples: banyan, neem, sal, and shisham. Next category of the plants are the plants growing in hot and damp areas. You know, children, seacoast regions have hot and wet climate. Trees growing in hot and wet climate have many leaves. They do not shed their leaves in winter. Therefore, they remain green throughout the year. That is why they are called evergreen trees. Rubber, cotton, coconut, sugarcane, etc. are evergreen trees. Now, children, let us see the key points which you should remember. Plants growing in hot and damp areas. Trees grow in hot and wet climate. They have many leaves. They remain green throughout the year and do not shed their leaves. So, they are called evergreen trees. Examples: rubber, cotton, coconut, sugarcane, etc. I hope, children, you are enjoying the class and you are able to understand what is being taught. Okay, so the next category of plants is plants growing in deserts. In deserts, there is shortage of water because of scanty or no rainfall. So, plants like cactus, prickly pear, and palm can grow in deserts. Okay, in desert plants, the leaves are changed into spines to reduce the loss of water. This also protects plants from grazing animals. When you see those, if any animal go there to eat them, they have spines which prick in their body and cause pain. So this way they are protected. The stem is green and fleshy. It contains chlorophyll. It prepares food for the plant and also stores food and water. Roots go deep under the ground and widespread to absorb maximum water from the soil quickly. Do you know, children, a date palm produces clusters of 600 to 1700 dates each year, and it produces fruits for 60 years. Now let us see the key points. Plants growing in deserts. Due to shortage of water because of scanty or no rainfall, plants like cactus, Prickly pear and palm can grow in desert. Their leaves are changed into spines. Stem is green and fleshy. It contains chlorophyll and prepare food for the plant. Chlorophyll is the green pigment which helps in preparation of food. Okay? They can also store food and water inside them. Their roots can go deep under the ground and widespread. Next category of plants which we are going to learn today is plants growing in marshy areas. Marshy means where there is lot of water and the soil is sticky, clay soil is there. Okay, so marshy areas have clay and sticky soil. Trees growing in these areas are called mangroves. Here, the soil is covered with water. So roots do not get air to breathe. They come out of the soil to breathe. These types of roots are called breathing roots or pneumatophores. Again, listen to me carefully. These type of roots are called breathing roots or pneumatophores. The roots also hold the tree above water like stilts. Okay, children? I hope you understood the topic which we covered today. Please go through them nicely from the reader. In the next class, we will learn about aquatic plants. Thank you, children. Take care of yourself.